Let's do this. Yeah. Uh, I am hungover. Let's see. Hold on. Checking my. There it is. Oh, God, y'all. So, hopefully the video doesn't look terrible. I am, let me close out or minimize. Minimize. I'm just gonna get weirder with every video, I guess. Let me pull this over here. I wrote out some notes. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. Um, I thought I would talk about this. I was gonna do something different, and I woke up hungover. So, um, what more appropriate than to talk about pushing through? Because woke up this morning and I absolutely did not want to do anything. I actually wound up waking up like a lot later than normal, which is still pretty early. I woke up at like 7, but um, by the way, I'm starting to kind of buy into that whole, uh, Benjamin Franklin thing, early to bed, early to rise. Except I failed at the early to bed part last night. I also failed at the not drinking a lot last night. That was on me. I don't know why. Beer just really tasted good, and I was in the zone doing something. So woke up and I'm paying for it. But I got up anyways. I did my workout, which I really didn't want to do, and I sucked at it. Um, so in the future, we're going to talk about the physical aspects of mental health. Okay, there actually are a lot of things you can do, just physical things that you can do to make your brain work better, and stop fighting you all the time. Um, so how to push through? Um, and this can be literally pushing through to just get up in the morning. It could be pushing through to work out. It could be pushing through to eat better. It could be pushing through. We all hit those slumps. We all have those times where we don't wanna do it. Don't want to do it. Um, how do you do that? How do you push through? How do you keep going? How do you keep that momentum? Well, one thing is important, and I'm going to be jumping around in my notes. Not that you can see them, but it's super important to remember that uh, the enemy of good is perfect. So a lot of times, we don't feel like we can give that perfect effort. This morning, I did not give perfect effort to my workout. Still kicked my butt, and yeah, that was. Whew, let me tell you. Um, but remember that the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. But you have to start walking. Uh, you know, Journey of 1,000 miles starts with but a single step. But if you just stand in one place, you're not on a journey. You're just standing there. Um, so what do we do? How do we push past that hump? How did I do it this morning? Or how do I'm what this is week 2. I think I'm in the starting week 2 on this channel of really like taking it seriously and trying to really do this. Trying to give you guys everything I've learned so far. Um, Well, you got to remember your why. Why are you doing whatever it is you want to do? You know, if you're building a statue, well, why are you building that statue? You know, sometimes it's just the drive to create. Sometimes you've got a commission, you got to do it, or you know, you want to give it to someone, or I don't know why I picked statues today. I'm also slouchy. You like my shirt? My wife got that for me, and I love it. Hopefully the Buddha would enjoy that shirt. Um, right before we killed him. Uh, that's what they said. If you meet the Buddha on the road, kill him. Um, sounds violent though. Anyways, rabbit trail, rabbit trail, rabbit trail. So what motivates you? I mean, the why has been the really hardest part of motivation in general for me. What is my why? I'm not really motivated by money. I don't want fame. You know, like, what is my why? And a lot of it's just sort of an internal, like, you know, you gotta. Well, you gotta is not really a good why. What do you want to do? With this, I want to help people. I want to give you guys mental tools, as I've said. Um, so what motivates you? You know, what is it you're working toward? What's creating that drive to do something? Um, and if you'd like, I can do a meditation, or we can do something in another video to help try to find the why. Um, so what motivates you? What is it you're trying to do? What is the accomplishment you're after? Is it, you know, feeling better physically? Is it making more money? Is it, you know, what is it? Trying to make other people happy? Is it, you know, trying to just build a better world? That's a really good why. And then, you know, what will happen if you stop pushing? What happens? And sometimes that helps, is looking at the downside. You know, if I didn't get up and do the workout this morning, or even get up, you know, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. Um, I wouldn't have gotten my 8 minute meditation. I really do every single morning that 8 minute meditation. It really helps. I wouldn't have, you know, I wouldn't have accomplished like literally anything at this point. As I'm filming this, it's 8:30. So what happens if you stop? What are you trying to do? And what motivates you? What's your why? So take a few deep breaths. You find yourself in that place. Take a few deep breaths. Just sit with the feeling that you're having of, you know, that lack of motivation. Close your eyes and picture your end result. I think mental imagery, or I mean, sometimes it can be auditory or kinesthetic, you know, your feelings. I think that can be huge. I think that's one of the most amazing tools that we have that we don't utilize nearly enough. Um, Try to feel what's holding you back all by itself. Now, what does that mean? Try to isolate that whatever it is. In my case, it's, a little bit of a headache and just that sort of general malaise that you get from waking up the next morning after, you know, having a little too much to drink, or staying up too late, which I did both. Yay, good for me. And then mentally ask that thing what it wants or needs. You'd be shocked what sort of information you can get just by asking parts of yourself things. It's incredible what kind of information. And the trick is, you ask your question and then shut up. You've got to just let it have that space to answer it. And maybe you ask it that question and go do an 8-minute meditation and try to just listen. growing up in a Christian environment, one thing that was always impressed upon me is that God doesn't speak in the mighty wind or the earthquake. He speaks in that still small voice, that gentle breeze, and that's what it'll be a lot of times. Um, and then again, just do as much as you can. I know I've touched on this, but the enemy of good is perfect. I am terrible about being a perfectionist. You probably can't tell from my videos because I kind of suck at this right now. But as 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 uh, as Finn once said from Adventure Time, sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something. You're gonna go through the suck. You got to go through the suck to get to the good. But just because it's not going to be absolutely 100% perfect doesn't mean you shouldn't try. Um, and again, just start walking. That journey of 1,000 miles starts with just a single step, but you have to take that step. So I hope this was helpful. Love you guys. I'm working on a 8-minute meditation for, let me see what I called it. Like a success meditation. Yesterday's video, we talked about what's holding you back from success, what's holding us, what steps we can take to be successful, how to basically work on our mental game. And I'm really going to be using that 8-minute meditation platform. I think it's brilliant. I think you can do it in your car. I think you can do it, wherever. 8 minutes. Who doesn't have 8 minutes? That's a smoke break. If you do that sort of thing. So, how to push through. Remember your why. What motivates you? What is it you're trying to do? What will happen if you stop pushing? So you take a few deep breaths. Once you got that mental state, take a few deep breaths. Close your eyes and try to picture your end result. Try to feel what's holding you back as an entity, and then mentally ask it what it wants or needs. And it might just be, in my case this morning, a lot of water. And then just do as much as you can. That's it. That's how to keep pushing. Let me know if this helps. Hit that subscribe button, the like button, and all that happy stuff. It really does help. And thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.